Hello! Happy Sunday morning, I pray, for you all and for us. Hi, hi, hi. It is Sunday here, depending on where you're at in the world. But it is Sunday, and I have a full day today. I've got like interviews and meetings and calls I'm so excited about. So I thought I would put this on for you all. Take a whiff. We have been having so much fun here. We, as in like the collective, you, doing card readings for those of you who want to have a card reading live or like pick a card, have me pick a card. And so before we begin here, I'm going to set the space up with light some sage here. I'm taking in some deep breaths in. So for you to have a card picked for you today, you can put into the comments yes and write your name so we know, and we'll go in order. So welcome. So make sure, even if you've written yes, you've got to put another comment with yes and your name, please, because some of the people we can't see. So I'm lighting some copal also. This helps us to cleanse next level. And this copal is just incredible. Yay, Marika, good morning. Woo. Excuse me. And thank you. Marika says she likes the flower in my hair. Thank you. The copal and the sage made me sneeze. Okay, great. So here is the card deck. We are doing EMBODY Oracle cards. This is my deck, the EMBODY Oracle Card Deck. I am the author, writer, channeler of it. And this is the artist, creator of every single card in here, art-wise. She channeled the muses. Alexis Cohen is her name, dear sister of mine. And we partnered up for this baby. Yeah. So who gets to go first? I believe. Oh, good. Anne Iva is here also. Katrina is here. Okay. I believe Katrina. Oh, Petra. Okay, great. Petra, you're first. Knocking on the cards for you, and we get to pick a card. I'm letting the copal cleanse it. Copal for you all. I think my friend just said that and it made me laugh. So copal for you all. Sacred Sunday. Breathing, receiving, stepping out of the fears that the world has us in right now, and stepping into true self-alignment. So Petra, we're breathing with you. Take a deep breath in. Stillness and solitude. stillness and solitude. So receive in the message and let me know if it resonates. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I just like opened the book right on it. Love that. So take space to recalibrate and unplug. Dear Earth Mama, in this modern world filled with swiftly advancing technologies, we are constantly being tempted to stay in the mind, connected to one or more devices. With all of the distractions around you, it is vital for your well-being to carve out some time each week to center, unplug from the notifications, projections, and expectations of the outside world. This will serve to deepen the relationship in your life. The relationships in your life. Press pause on extroverted activities from time to time and reap the great benefits that solitude and stillness offer your soul. The quiet is where you'll find how to freely flow with your own rhythms. This means even having a little space from your closest relationships, your kiddos, your loverships, to come back to your own essence. Connect to what is true and essential for you now in your evolving life journey. Aha! So every embody invitation, also the channeled invitation for you to take action, is a part of each message. So your embody invitation is to connect with the earth. And that means your biorhythms unite. So definitely one of my favorite exercises to do, and why I choose to also be in nature, places where I can be in nature often, outside and so on. Depending on where you live, if you can take some time to go outside, lie down on the earth, like lie down your heart right on the earth. And if you practice yoga, you probably know like where your head is over to one side, like your arms are down like this, your head is over to one side, and then your leg is up on, you're lying on the ground and your leg is out to the side. So you're flat, Do that for 5 minutes. Breathe. If you can, where you live. Oh,
They told me I can't be around no gang.
hi.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Oh, we had some Bhangra slip on there. But yes, or go hug a tree. And depending on where you live, I mean, yesterday we got to go down to the river and have, that energy fuse us. So you get to choose, and all of you who are listening. So here's what the thing that happens. I was speaking about this last couple of days. Is like we're in the collective field together. Okay, yes, we might not be able to do things as we did before, where we were gathering in festivals and all of that, but we get to transcend technology and to be in a platform like this where we can transcend this and be in connection. So here we are in connection with these cards, holding space for each other to receive their card pick as well as their message. But you get to receive your message within that too. Because remember, when we're in the collective field here, so your sisters are your mirrors, and the messages usually relate. Okay, great. Petra, you can let us know if that resonated with you. And who's next? I'm shuffling, clearing with Gopal. Aha, Katrina. I'm saying it with an accent because I know some Katrinas here. Costa Rica, and that's how we say. Okay, so Katrina, breathing with you, sisters, friends that are out here, brothers, sisters, divine beings, allies, calling forth the truth for each and every one of us here in the collective. Soften. Katrina, your message is soften. It's number 12 in the pleasure pillar. So be vulnerable and share yourself. Beauty, sometimes we build walls around ourselves to feel safe, or we become resistant to others' feedback and suggestions. Well, it's time to let those walls dissolve. You are safe, and you don't have to pretend that you don't need love. You do. We all do. Human existence is all about connection, connection with yourself, your family, community, and all loving beings. What have you been afraid of? What has caused you to shut down in your relationships? If you are in a romantic relationship, be vulnerable and willing to soften and open by cuddling up and sharing something you are scared about sharing. This is where intimacy will blossom. Watch what shifts in your life when you know that you are safe and loved. Allow those hardened, protective, controlling shells to recycle and return to the earth. Compost them into potent fertilizer for who you are on the inside. You are safe to be vulnerable and gentle with yourself, life, and others. Vulnerability is your greatest power and strength. So that's your message. And Katrina, your embody invitation, so for you to bring this integration into your life, is words of connection. It says your focus is write, burn, and release. So love cannot grow with hardened shells. It will only distance you and keep you separated from your loved ones. Share yourself today and be open. Start with a family member or a friend or a mentor you care about and honestly share what has been going on for you. Not just what's happening on the surface, but also what you're hiding. If it feels hard to open up, start by writing a letter by hand so you can slowly slow down and reflect upon what's in your heart. You may or may not send it. You may choose to burn it. Whatever you do, give yourself a portal into your true feelings by expressing yourself openly and honestly. Try that feeling of connection to your truth on for size. So you can share in the chat, those of you who that's resonating with, and especially you, Katrina, if this is resonating with you, I'd love to hear. So writing exercises are incredible, right? And what I love is like it is when you hand write with a pen on paper, there's something really magical about that. It really gets you in touch with your true self versus typing, right? Like the typing does disconnect us a little bit. When we're looking for answers or looking for truths, it's, yeah, some of you really have the ability to tap in through typing as well. But I find stream of consciousness writing is definitely a way. Oh, Katrina, great. Wow. Soften, welcoming vulnerability. I am safe. So perfect. Great. Glad that that is landing for you. Awesome. Anne, you are next. Anne. Call your allies in. Take some deep breaths in as I hold the deck on your behalf and also for the collective here. Oh, vocalize and take her in. Vocalize. Number 42 out of our 44 cards. of our EMBODY Oracle Card Deck. Speak in your authentic voice. Dear one, your voice is precious and your truth and insights are sacred. You have access to a depth of wisdom beyond anything you have experienced up until now. You're the spark of change for love, harmony, inspiration, and peace in this world through sharing your voice. But in order to speak up and be heard, you need to know that your needs, boundaries, requests, limits, and non-negotiables are. You need to know what they are. Here's the thing. The more you practice doing the hard things that are uncomfortable, the more you begin to expand your capacity for what's possible. The more clearly you speak up and use the words that are most resonant and respectful for you, the more you learn how to trust yourself and others. You'll start to sift through who's a real sister or a friend or relationship for life and who is there for simply a season. One of the ways to open up the throat center is to explore using high vibrational sounds and tones and uplifting songs as a tool for self-expression and healing. So consider activating your bold voice through the power of singing, whether at home, with friends, try out voice lessons, sound healing class, or joining even a theater group. And interestingly enough, there's theater groups now online, right? So I'm actually invited to one a couple weeks from now that I get to play at. Okay, so freestyle singing is your EMBODY invitation. Freestyle singing, sing like no one is listening. And you know how I would start is just like, sway your body. You can play a song if you want that you like to sing to, or you could like sway your body and just allow your mouth to open, your jaw to relax, and whatever comes out, right? Like it doesn't have to be pretty, really. It's just for expression. I usually do things like that to get you in touch with your voice. But powerful exercise for you if you are more shy to use your voice. So curious, Anne, if that is landing for you. Yeah, Anne Iva, beautiful. Oh, yay. Got some inspiration in the house. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just take a stretch here. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch to receive, right? We get to stretch in order to receive. We expand in order to bring us into alignment and connection. And what I love about cards or an oracle deck like this or other decks, one of my places of spiritual connection in the beginning of my journey was that when I was in India, oh my gosh, now so long ago. I went twice as a child, but then as an adult, I went by myself and got to really experience. But I bought a deck, my first deck ever, at a bookstore in India. It was so cool. It was The Archangels. It was by Doreen Virtue. Some of you know her and know that she's gone a different pathway now. But I really do believe like what she was channeling back then is still, it's still quite sacred because what she was tapping into. She's tapping into something else now, but what to do. All right. All good. Respect everyone's spiritual path, except for when they make your spiritual path wrong. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to pick another card. Jessica. Yay. All right. Jessica. And I see you, Marika. Nice that you're here too. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to clear these cards. And Jessica, we're breathing with you. Okay. Shuffling. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Whole. Okay, so those of you who have been with us for a few days now on these lives, do you see the themes that are happening? Isn't that wild? Out of 44 cards, how many we have, or which ones we have chosen that have been chosen again and again for our collective field? Let me know if you're noticing. Okay, so Jessica, whole. It's number 4 out of 44. It's in the first pillar of value and worth. Claim the higher you. Wise sister, the mind is a tricky part of you that may not be fully connected to your body, resulting in feelings of concern, worry, or fear. This has caused you to question your purpose, live in self-doubt, and be weary of receiving love. It's time for you to listen to your body's intelligence and let your mind become balanced with the heart. You can do this, okay? Start by shifting any anxiety or feelings of being lost into the real understanding that you are whole and complete. To truly create this shift, you must claim what it is you exactly want. We want your voice and your desires loud and proud. State your clear intentions out loud and declare a commitment towards your new path done for size to get you started. I am committed to being true to myself and letting my intuition be the leader of my life. Or I commit to living fully and enjoying my life. Now is the time, wise woman, to claim the higher you. Come back to your body and be in wholeness again. Call yourself back now. So that's your message. So your invitation, your embodied invitation, is to claim your wholeness. Focus is bringing all the separate parts of yourself together. So all the places where you are fragmented. And the intention or the invitation is put on some very energizing music. And I'll show you what to do when you have the energizing music on. You want to be able to do movements like this, right? So movements where you're calling back your energy, calling it back, calling all the places that are fragmented, right? Calling it back with the energizing music and really bringing it back into yourself. So this kind of movement, this kind of like bringing it in, okay? So that kind of a thing. Let me know if that's resonating with you. And those of you who are also hearing this for yourself, are you willing to do this? Yeah. So here's the thing. We got a theme going on. We had soften again, whole, vocalize was just the other day too. And vocalize was one of the cards that I picked for New Year's, for my theme this year. So I really feel a power with that, especially for the divine feminine rising, right, sisters? Like, you're feeling the call. Those of you who are feeling the call, you are absolutely ready to step in, to put your incredible gifts together in a package and share them with the world. Maybe even, make some income, generate income from this. It's time to get out, break out, free of the stories of scarcity, not enough, and all of that. So let's take some deep breaths in. It's also time for like greater self-care, right? Like, yes, your mission and your purpose is expanding in the world and you're stepping into that. I hope you do anyway. My invitation is for you to step in now, and really, yeah. And I've been inviting women into our Embody Leadership Mastermind. It's a system that we're teaching that can get you very clear about what your packaged purpose is. Yes, we all have purposes. We've all been gaining healing gifts and all of these things for our own growth. And then there comes a time, honestly, it came very early for me, that I was growing, transforming, healing deep wounds and trauma, as well as also sharing with the world. Here's the thing about leadership is like you're just one step or two steps ahead of the people. But we could get into the trap of, oh, I got to take another modality. I've got to take another modality because I'm not healed yet. You will never be fully healed, my dears. I will never be fully healed. And at the same time, simultaneously, we are healed. When we step in to share our gifts and be in the humanity, like offering here, impacting humanity with our presence, our vocalization, and our truth, magic for the world, magic for you. And that's what your true thing is. But we can't just keep waiting anymore, So anyway, I just want to say that it's time to step in fully. All right, let's pick another card. Who it is? It's Jamie. All right. Jamie, are you ready? Let's pick a card for you. Taking a deep breath in here. Connecting in with our sister Jamie in this circle. Holding space, simultaneously receiving her message for all of us. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I had this weird feeling. So bizarre. Amazing. Okay. So Jamie, did you hear this message already? Did you receive it in? I'm not going to read the whole thing if you have been here because hopefully you received it already. And I do want to go over the main points of it. Okay. So it's number 42 out of 44. And there's a reason why it's coming back to us. You know what I'm saying? Speak in your authentic voice. So literally, I was just talking about the divine feminine rising right now, and each one of us being activated right now, even greater to step into serving humanity. But we're not doing it in the martyr way anymore, right? Like we get to actually generate income and create a system that we could serve other people. So anyway, that's just interesting. So it's really sharing with you to be the spark of change for love, harmony, inspiration, and peace in this world through sharing your voice. And it's saying, in order to speak up and be heard, you need to know that your needs, boundaries, requests, limits, and non-negotiables, what they are. You need to know what they are. And speak, vulnerably with your relationships right now. Share honestly. And then explore your throat chakra. That's the embodied invitation is open the mouth, make sounds. Again, they don't have to be pretty. I could be like that even. Actually, everybody try that right now. Take a deep breath in. Stick out the tongue. Even like that. This all activates the throat chakra, opens up this channel for you to speak your authentic truth. Okay? Take another deep breath in. Yeah. Let me know if that's resonating. And Mary, you are next. Let's do it. Mary. And I know Marika's in the house too. I don't know if Marika said yes. Okay, so I'm gonna although Marika, we're talking later. I can pull a card for you later. So some sisters are they're feeling called to grab a call with me in order to get really clear on your vision, your mission here, your purpose, and find out what's really truly stopping you, holding you back from delivering it. And then also I support you on creating a plan to step forward, to progress forward swiftly. And we are also, seeing if there's right alignment for our beautiful program that we have, a 9-month program called EMBODY Leadership Mastermind. Yeah. So you can go to the web page and check it out. And if it's resonating, book a call. If it feels like it's calling you, if it's your time right now, book a call. Yeah. All right. This is for you, Mary. Shuffling, breathing. Oh my gosh. Humanity. Humanity. Number 35 out of 44 cards. This is in the pillar of spiritual integrity. Okay. Humanity. Connection and love are your purpose. Sister, it's time to return to your essential truth. You may have become closed and shut down by the toughness of this world or carrying so much responsibility. Life can sometimes be hard, yet you must not allow it to disconnect you from your essential nature. You may feel caught in habits and situations that cause you to feel out of touch with what is most meaningful and real. You are here to make a big difference in the world as a leader and help shape a new world. But do not forget that you are human and you need and deserve connection, support, and love. Don't fool yourself into believing that you are so strong that you don't need any help. Oh my gosh. It's time to let go, let down your guard. The weight you carry on your shoulders isn't meant to be carried alone. Your essential mission is to experience life with all of us. Open up to your friends and family. Relax into being supported and knowing we're all in this together. Your mission, vision, and dreams are very important. More importantly, it's all about how you are loving, growing, and connecting with a supportive community. Your embody invitation, connecting hugs. Oh, yes. You've heard of free hugs, right? Well, I'm going to teach you what to do right now. It's what we did when we were little kiddos. So when we were, feeling disconnected, what do they teach you in kindergarten? They teach you to wrap your arms around yourself and rock yourself from side to side. So let's all wrap our arms around ourselves. And for Mary, we're wrapping you up right now. Yes, hugs, exactly. Beautiful. And hugs also come in the form of words. So reach out to your loved ones, your sisters, your friends. And I really love the message of humanity in general, right? It's like your impact in the world, what we were just talking about. So step in, girl. Step in even greater. Yeah. Ermina is here. Yay. All right. Beautiful. Ermina, I'm going to pick a card for you. Pick a card and read your message. Okay. Let's breathe with Marina. Ermina. Oh my God. I'm reading Marika's message and then I put Marina. Ermina. Hello. Knocking on wood. So nice to be live here with you, sisters, and everyone in this collective field right now. Feel us all together. Feel us all together. This is things that can unite us, keep us from fragmenting at this time of fear and loss and scarcity and separation. Why don't we choose to come into connection, truth, love, hugs in this way? Okay. Ermina, clearing the deck for you. Aha. Accountability. Accountability. Ermina. Look at her. Just look at her, priestess. Number 23 out of 44 cards, spiritual integrity. The pillar of spiritual integrity. You are the creator of your life. Sacred sister, you are the creator of your life. If it seems that the world or that someone has caused a circumstance that you feel hurt by, you can free yourself by realizing the part that you may have played in co-creating a challenging dynamic. Remember, your wounds are not your fault, yet healing is your responsibility. You get to choose between being the creator of your reality or staying a victim. To take the path to freedom, breathe into your center and answer these questions. So, Ermina, I would write these down or take a screenshot right now. All of you who want to participate in this, take a screenshot. What is your part in this situation? Why have you created or caused it? Why are you receiving, or what are you receiving from it? Let go of blame and taking responsibility for your part in this event, situation, or person will empower you to more consciously create your present and future. So, what I love about this is just knowing that we are the creators of our life, and everything that we have, what we're experiencing is we've created it to be such, every circumstance, right? So even I was talking to my sister the other day and she was sharing, she was like, I feel like I created the COVID, this whole pandemic right now, because I finally stepped into my own independent business. And she's a trainer. She's a fitness trainer. She's amazing. Super awesome. You should definitely check her out. JamieBell.com. JamieBellFitness.com. JamieBellFitness.com. And anyway, she was just like, I created this because, like I wouldn't have stepped in otherwise. I wouldn't have started going on to Facebook Lives and all of that. And I remember when it started also for me, and DTO and I, my partner, my beloved, and I were sitting at the dinner table, and we had this full day of offering. We were doing our show online, and we were sitting there, and I just started crying, and I held his hand and I said, like, I feel like the reason I created this, because, we can all say that. The reason I created this and fill in the blank. But for me at that moment was like, the reason I created this is because I wanted more intimacy in our relationship. I wanted more moments like this where we were sitting at a table without our phones, without our computers, without us going from another place to another place. We had the blessing of teaching at festivals. I've been teaching at festivals for now, oh my gosh, over a decade. And it was like the moment of like, here we are, we're present with each other, we're intimate. And so it was just like one of those moments. So for you, Ermina, and everyone who's resonating with this, what can you let go, blame, and take responsibility for? So what is your part in the situation? Look at whatever situation it is. You could use COVID as your thing. Why have you caused or created it? And what are you receiving from it, right? Like, it's not just to put a positive spin on it. It's also we're getting something. And sometimes it's not like a positive thing. It's like we're getting to prove our story of being alone or being poor and being, whatever, like the story. We're getting something from why we caused whatever it is we caused. In this way, you can end up letting go of stories that are holding you back from really being in your greatest self. So the embody invitation for this particular card is have a pillow punching session. One of the experiences we do in our system of the Embody Leadership Mastermind is that we do a full release. We do a practice, a pillow punching, screaming into the pillow practice, where it's just like having a tantrum and letting go of. So do the writing first, answer those questions, and go into like a releasing of that through the pillows. And, you might have emotion come out. If we've been holding for a long time, we might have emotion come out, and it's time for you to clear the anger and the frustration. That's the point of this particular pillow punching session and embody invitation for you. All right? Got it? Hermina, that's for you and for our collective here. So sisters, friends who are here, write in the chat if that's resonating with you. If you've been holding or controlling and contracted or, holding emotions inside that are keeping you from being fully self-expressed in the world. Like, yeah, write it in, because it's time to be accountable. Okay. We're going to pick a couple more, maybe one or two. Hey, Jamie Bell. Jamie Bell in the house? For real? Oh my gosh. No way. My sister's in the house. That's so cool. Okay, so Jamie Bell, you're next. I'm going to pick a card for you. Yay. All right. So everyone breathe with Jamie. We're going to knock on these cards and welcome in your message for today and for your pathway. Liberate. Jamie Bell, liberate. That's your card. And I'm going to read the message for you. Number 39 out of 44. This is in the pillar of power, because you're super powerful. Okay. Liberate. Call forward your energy. Beautiful dear, you are an empath and a healer, a lover of life. At this time, you are weighed down with other people's energy, and it's affecting your well-being and your natural exuberance. Sometimes you may think that you are helping someone by taking on their pain. However, the truth is, it can do the opposite. You can be interfering in their natural growth and evolution. Consider creating a more clear boundary and personal intention to no longer take anyone's pain into your own body and mind. You can help them instead by inspiring them to help themselves, accepting their journey and demonstrating trust that they can take care of it themselves. It's not your job to take, even if you are an empath and it comes naturally to you. So your lesson here is to have compassion as you hold the space for them to do their work. Otherwise, you will become exhausted or experience depression. The good news is you get to recharge yourself and others' energies with the following exercise. All right, you ready? Did I ever send you, Jamie? I think I was going to send you that meditation that's like calling back your energy meditation. Maybe I took you through it. I think I took you through it, but I do have a video about it too. So gather your energy. And this is Jamie Bell, by the way, everyone. This is my sister. And this is her new website. So she's definitely coming into liberating us in our physical bodies. We just did a workout the other day, and she has, like, you can sign up for free for 7 days. It's pretty awesome. You can really test it out. So we did a workout the other day, and I'm still sore. Thank you very much. So here's your embody invitation, particularly for this message for you. Gather your energy and clear codependent ties. So imagine, okay, yes, this is that meditation. So this is the meditation where you sit. I'm not going to guide us through it because we're running out of time here, but it is a meditation where you imagine yourself sitting in an egg-shaped dome. You sit down, breathe, and you're going to call in chords of energy that are yours, like from all the people, places, and things, and call it back into your body. And then all of those pieces that don't belong to you that are in your body, you're going to take them out of this dome. The dome represents a filter. It just zaps cleansed. So all the energy that's going out, all the energy that's coming back in is zapped clean. And you'll do this. You'll keep doing this. You'll see the people that it's going back to. And I want you to imagine that part of the meditation is like seeing yourself as whole and complete on your own, and those people as whole and complete on their own. Okay, cool. I'm so glad you remember this meditation. Cool. Well, it's calling you to do it again. So I would take that and let us know how it goes later. Oh my gosh, Marika got this exact card yesterday. Wow, that's so cool. And yeah, that's right. I remember. So cool. Oh, yes. Sisters in the house. All right. So I think we might close out for today. I could pick one more for the collective of us all. And, let's pick a card. And those of you who are called, go to the Embody Leadership Mastermind webpage. It's on my website. You go to Hemalayaa.com and go to the mastermind and have a little read there. And then when you're feeling called, I know fear could come up for you and you'd be like, I don't know if I can do this. Book a call and I will serve you on that call, I promise. And if it's a fit to be in the Embody Leadership Mastermind together, we will do that. It is by application only, and this is part of the process, is getting on the phone anyway. But on these calls, my intention is to serve you. It's to help you get really clear about what your vision is, what your purpose is, and what that packaged piece is of your purpose, as well as like what's really, really holding you back. Like what are the things that are keeping you from that? And then I'll support you on a step-by-step on how to move forward, progress forward, to step in. Okay. I'm going to pick one more card for the collective here. So everyone breathe together. Womb time. I love this. So I've been having some awesome womb time. Yeah. I had some downtime yesterday where I just got to lie down. My body is going through a passage. I'm going through a time where my moon time is ending. I'm 47, so I'm premenopausal or menopausal. Like I'm in the middle of it, let's just say. So I'm in this place, and part of, just backing up here, even to the part of the Embody Leadership Mastermind, is for us women going through all different passages. It doesn't matter which one it is or what is happening. We're always going through some passage or another, but to how to have deep self-care. I mean, I'm talking self-care to the next level so you can be vibrant through it all. And I'm not talking about like fake. I'm talking about like real vibrancy naturally. So you look and feel your best from the inside out. Womb time is number 17 out of 44 cards. And number 17 is in the pillar of pleasure. It's a great one to complete our time on. So, explore pure creative expression. Beloved sister, it is your birthright to be a powerful creator in this world. Whether you are a mother or not, the seat of creativity lies in your womb. This is where all artistic endeavors are nurtured and birthed into this world. By connecting with your womb, you can connect to your inner guidance and wisdom. If you're feeling stuck or stagnant in being able to move forward in your dreams, focusing on your womb can help unlock dormant life forces. And those of you brothers out there, you have a center, a chakra here as well. It might not be the same as our womb space, but just wanted to say that. So the word yoni is the Sanskrit word for, well, it is this, it doesn't mean vagina, but it means sacred gateway. It is our yoni, vagina is our genital. That yoni is the Sanskrit word for a sacred gateway, is really what it means. Whether you've felt intimidated or excited about this sacred part of your body in the past, by familiarizing yourself with your yoni's capacity to generate vitalizing life force energy, you can connect to your inner goddess now. Exactly what I was actually just talking about. In order for you to, any passage that you go through, to be vital during that time. And one of our practices that we do a lot of tantric practices, some really ancient, awesome, incredible, powerful tantric exercises in our EMBODY leadership pathway. So it's essential to clear and open the energies of the womb as a healing journey for each woman in their own unique way. This is an opportunity for you to explore beauty, grace, and magic beyond anything you may have experienced or known is possible. EMBODY invitation, yoni pulses, Kegels. So strengthen your womb connection. So I would highly recommend a meditation where you go into a space of relaxation. You can sit cross-legged and have your heel even at the base of your first chakra, your entry, your yoni portal. So you can sit like that and have this activation and pulse, squeeze and release. The way that I would do it is 7 times and then release fully and breathe for a few breaths and then go back into pulsing 7 times. I don't know if you've read or know about, Mama Gina's, she writes all about it. It's like, it's a known power that us women have. And we leave this area very dormant because we've been shamed for it or we're embarrassed by it, but we weren't taught how to have a connection. Just like every other muscle that we work, we also get to work our yoni muscle and our womb muscle. So I'm like, if everybody wants to try this right now, close your eyes, take your hands to your womb space. And you can do some yoni pulses. Let's do 7. And release. So, yes, there's a whole practice and power in this. I won't get into the whole thing right now, but that's just like a little glimpse and a taste of, you starting to practice those muscles for your own benefit, health, and well-being. All right. That's awesome. Oh, love the deck. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marika. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. in our pathway of radiance. Oh, Mindy says I'm in the middle of the transition as well, a bit early. It's been a bit hard to accept. I needed this. Oh, good, Mindy. I'm glad you were here. Yeah, we're in it together, right? Like, this is the thing, is honoring our passageway, honoring, and definitely it feels like a rebirth. It feels incredible, truly. Hello, Paula. Awesome. All right, sisters. Thank you for saying hi. Oh, Paula picked a card on her end because she has the deck too. And she picked unattached to stories. Ooh, that's a good one, right? Ooh, so cool. All right. Well, I am wafting you. You can get your own card deck too if you want to. EMBODYOracle.com. And here is our website, EMBODYOracle.com, if you want your own deck. And in our Embody Leadership Mastermind, there is, the system goes through 4 modules, and we really like up level your confidence in your leadership. That means you practicing being out there, getting really clear about your vision and your messaging, and making sure your message matches your purpose, right? So it's authentic. My message is embodiment is the through line through everything. And my belief is that when women are in our bodies, we are tapped into our power, and then we can do our purpose with such grace, ease, abundance. And that is our next pillar. Our next piece is growing your abundance container. There's no reason why us spiritual women need to be poor, right? Or need to be in scarcity, or need to, be in lack, or to be martyrs in that way. No way. We're breaking all those stories, and we're coming into a absolute connection to our true destiny abundance, as well as I teach you how to do sacred sale. And I know there was a couple of you that I think we missed here. Yeah, but we gotta go. So I'm so sorry. But come back. We're gonna definitely be doing more of these live like this, where you can pick a card and we get to read your message for you. So blasting you out. This is the Embody Oracle Card Deck live readings. My name is Hemalayaa. For those of you I haven't fully met yet, I'm honored and so happy to be here with you and the sparkles that you bring. Okay. Taking a deep breath in. Bye.